listen up. If you listen to Elon and you put your money in Dogecoin and it went down, then you came back and you put your money in Shiba, the other dog coin, and now it went down. It's because you don't know what you're doing. Investor.iod Squad. We've created a platform where you can just come watch what we do, and if you feel like it, you could copy it. It's on you. IOD Squad, man. Click the link in the description or whatever it is. Come get on the platform, and you could just see what we do and stop putting your money in things and they go down. Oh, David, you a five-star. You've been a five-star. Which is much part there. Listen, man, University of Miami fans want to know one thing. Does University of Miami have a chance to get James Williams?
Definitely do have a chance.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida.
When you on the field, is it pregame? Like, is it ever? Are you ever afraid? Do you ever feel fear, or do you ever feel pressure?
Nervous.
You ever feel pressure?
Not one bit.
None of that.
No.
Who's been your tough defender? Like, who's guarded you the tough?
Yeah, who's the toughest person to play?
I don't see nobody.
I knew this.
Nobody.
He was gonna give it the damn hood.
That's what I'm for. I'm a playmaker. I love receiving. I love to catch the ball. I love to go over people's head.
Yeah.
So I just got to do what I do.
University of Miami, they land you, and then they land the number one. We call him football player, number one player in the nation, James Williams.
Yeah.
Both playing the same position, right? How do you envision that working? Are they telling you how that's gonna work, or?
Well, I feel like me and James two different safeties.
Uh-huh.
And I'm more of the ball hogging safety. He's more of the rangy playing, like you couldn't say like in the box, but like a striker position, strong safety.
Right.
And I'm more of the free safety. So I already know in practice that's gonna just build great competition. And when the game comes, it's gonna be easy.
Guess what's
Because
up?
I know we go hand in hand because it's like we're the same person.
Right.
So he has like his strengths and weaknesses, and I have my strengths and weaknesses. And we're gonna he can feed off of me, learn how to, I guess, be more of the free safety, then I can learn off of him, be more of like a closer to the box safety.
Right.
So I feel like we just gonna make each other better.
Yeah, James played free safety. He wanted to play free safety. He was big on that. But James don't never be back at free safety. James be close to the line, the linebacker sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
that's his.
That's just him
yeah.
helping his team win.
That's his chess. Yeah, that's it. That's him playing chess with the team. I totally
Yeah.
get. I covered James since he was that big, bro. I've known him all his life.
I just feel like every time it's just man on man. If he wins the battle, then that goes to play. He doesn't break on the run, or if this person like doesn't take that step, or certain things. It just, I feel like you beat your man every play,
Right.
you got the best chance to stop any team, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-star. Lean loyalty. 6'12", 276 pounds.
Yeah. After that, I just started going crazy. Tackles after tackle.
Yeah, the first play was like a tackle for loss, like 6.
Yeah.
Dog, they didn't touch you, like.
Yeah, like they did.
Explain to me, dog. Like, what is that about? Like, how do they not? You 6'5", 300 pounds.
I mean,
Is it something? Is it a swim move or something you do? Like, they don't see you? You're teleporting? What's going on?
I'm too fast for long.
They don't realize you that fast when the game starts. Like,
I'm gonna be the best player on the field. Like, I just gotta show the world. Like, I'm the true 50. I'm the next 56 up. The next. I'm gonna just go crazy this year. Like, show people like, wow, at 56. Like, show them like I want to take care of my mom. I want to put in a big house, stupid cars, big pool in the backyard. Put on for my brothers, my nieces and nephews, like coaches. I think all of them boys for like that I'm in now, cause like it took hard work and dedication. Without all of them to guide me in the right path, I wouldn't be here today. So I think all of them for like helping me out. Like, yeah.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's what bullshit.
Big time players step up in big games. All the criticize and all that, it's over, baby. Big time players step up in big games.
Yo, what's good, man? I'm D, man. I'm about to bring X in here in a second, man. I'm D, but I'm getting here to talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball. Shout out to Martin Luther King, man. Martin Luther King Day. Shout out to Edge, best tasting energy drink in the world. That's why everybody home. Martin Luther King Day. What's going on? Let me know in the chat, man. Where y'all from? Let me know in the chat, man. Drop your cities or something like that in the chat and let me know where y'all boys from. What's Streeterville? Who from Streeterville? Somebody from Streeterville. What else we got? Let me see where y'all from. Just trying to figure out how far are we reaching? Like, who are we touching? Like, where is it going? Sometimes we get Canada. Some of these places we get be crazy, boy. I'd be like, man, God dang. Okay, so let me see. All right, see, there we go. Arkansas. Who is in Arkansas? What's your story, dog? You in Arkansas, dog? What's your story? Boy, say he in Arkansas. Where's y'all boy from? Let me know, man. Let me see where your boy from, man. Baltimore. Israel. Rain, man, you're not in Israel. You ain't talking about Israel. Come on now. Nobody ain't in Israel now. Y'all, come on now. I ain't buying that now. Who in Israel? Who in Israel, huh? Y'all boys tripping, talking about some Israel. Listen, man. We about to bring X in here, man. We're gonna talk about everything going on, transfer portal. But real fast, man. I got a couple about because we get new people on here all the time, man. It's almost like new Kane fans coming from somewhere. I think it's all the hard work X putting in on Caneville and on the Twitter is up, man. But we keep getting new Kane fans in, and they want to know what ILD squad is, invest or die. You know what I'm saying? What it is basically. I've been doing the football thing for so long and realized that, oh man, we need more than just football, because when we're getting there to the promised land, like we don't know what to do with money. And now that the money is in college now, and maybe even going to high school, you know what I'm saying, with all the NIL deals going on. We got Edge giving out NIL deals. We got Life Wallet, the Ruiz, he got NIL. We don't know what to do with money. So we created Invest or Die a while ago. Dallas, Texas, Jerusalem. You in Jerusalem for real, right, man? So we created Invest or Die. Basically, it's a platform where you come on, you can see what we invested in. We talk about crypto, NFTs. We do options. We do live plays sometimes. We even put our receipts in there. You can see what we invested in. Last night we had a conversation every Sunday and Tuesday. We talk being in a community where you can see what people are investing in, what we're investing in, and you can just copy what we do. We're not financial advisors. We're just showing you what we're doing. We're showing you our philosophies, and it's all there. Like last night, Cardano, ADA come out. Cardano ADA is speared off the guy who created Cardano, used to be with Ethereum, then he started Cardano. And last night, Cardano went crazy. Went up, I think, 20 cents maybe, all the way up to $1.50 because a metaverse is going to be built on Cardano, right? Let me see. I had it up here. A version of a metaverse is going to be built on Cardano, right? And it went up to 155, I think, and came back down to 149. But if you look here inside of the community, we was talking about Cardano in October. Like, we probably passed that. If I could scroll past that, we were talking about Cardano in October. We were talking about Cardano and there's one that we were long on. We've been talking about Cardano. Here's one in September. Right here, Cardano. Best way to answer your question is to buy something long term. This was in October now. I'll wait until the next play drop. Get in long-term plays we have in Webull. Stocks. Crypto, 88, Ethereum, Bitcoin. That was in September. Cardano took off last night because the metaverse is going to be built on it. And that's what I'm saying. You got to be around it. You understand? So y'all boys want to get involved, 786-405-9499. Click the link. Is at the top. You got to be around it. And if you was in there in September and you heard us talking about it, that means you invested in September. And last night when it took off, you made money. And if it's a metaverse being built on it, it's going to keep going back up. It's going to eventually surpass the $3. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Investor Die is. Yes, we take time to talk about finances and football in here, man, because we could jump high enough. We could run fast enough. So the link is in the description, big dog. Coconut Grove, Carol City. The link is in the description. I'm going to bring my dog X in here. He back here laughing to himself. I don't know what's going on. Unmute yourself, X. I think I can't do it. The link in the description. Or just text us. 786-405-949. What's going on, X? Just send us a text. 786-405-949. What's going on, man?
Not much.
When they're cutting grass, boy, what's going on, boy?
Oh, no. I got somebody working on the crib. They putting up on some shuttles around the house. That's about it, man.
There's a lot going on, big dog.
Yeah.
A lot going on.
A lot went on this past weekend, especially for UM. We got 2 new players and out the portal. 2 players we should have had from the get-go.
You said we should have had them from the get-go?
Yeah, we shouldn't have never let them get out of Miami.
But was it possible? See, this is the thing I want to talk about because we always saying, man, take the players. We got to start taking better players, right? But was it possible that we could they have got Henry Parrish in that class?
Yeah. Okay. What happened was Chaney was the first running back committed, and we had room for a second one, which we could have took Henry Parrish. Unfortunately, things worked out where Knighton was committed to Florida State, and he decommitted and then committed to UM. So that worked out. It worked out perfectly for us. But Henry Parrish was always there from the jump. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What year was that?
That had to be maybe, let me see, it had to be 2019.
2019. That wasn't Mark Pope, right? No, that was before.
Nah, that was way after. That was after. That was
2020.
Yeah, it had to be 2020 class, I think.
Okay, here we go.
Was it 2020 class? It was 2020 class.
I'm looking at it right now. 2020. Let's see. Screen share. 2020 class. We had Don Chaney, Jalen Knighton, right? Unmute yourself. You can hear me, X. We had Don Chaney. I can't hear you no more.
Oh, no. I put it on mute because he was still doing some noise. So I'll let you talk. Go ahead.
Oh, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. The noise ain't that bad. We got Don Chaney, Jalen Knighton, right? We had 2 backs already, right?
So it's 220?
Yeah, it's 220. Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. See what I'm saying? So you had 3 running backs that was basically top in the nation. let alone the state that was just sitting right there in your backyard. So it's like you could have picked and choose who you wanted.
Could you have took a third one?
I'm thinking we could have, because if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the year that DJ Dallas left for the NFL.
Right.
I'm thinking Lingard left and went to Florida, right? So they only left us with, yeah, we could have took it because that basically left us with Cam Harris and two freshman running backs that came in and played right away.
Right.
So you could have took that third one. You just would have had a running back room with 3 running backs trying to get the second spot.
Who recruited these kids?
Coach Hickerson. Coach Hickerson recruited Chaney.
Who is Dominique Mamarelli?
Dominique Mamarelli, that's the tight end?
Yeah, who is and Quentin Williams? Quentin Williams still with us?
No. Quentin Williams, he ended up transferring to Marshall.
There's some names in this class, fool. There's some names in this class. Jalen Harrell's still there. So Henry Parrish, I remember that. They kind of started looking at Henry Parrish at the end, and Henry Parrish was like, nope, right? I ain't even gonna pay attention.
Well, I think he was paying attention. It's just that was like playing, like, yeah, we looking at you, but we don't know if we want to take you. You know what I'm saying? So he basically like, oh, well, no problem. I'm finna go somewhere else.
Yeah, he was going to Pitt, and then he ended up at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Okay, so
he basically said that he went to Ole Miss because when they left FAU, he wanted to follow Coach Kevin Smith and Lane Kiffin to Ole Miss.
You remember Chris Washington, offensive tackle?
Yeah, big offensive tackle, big 6'7", 6'8" guy. Yeah.
And transfer portal kids we took was Jared Williams, Byron Gallus, Quincy Roche, De'Aaron King, and Isaiah Walker.
Yeah.
So as we add Frank Ladson. Frank Ladson didn't do a whole lot at Clemson. Somebody in the comment section just said Frank didn't even give us a chance. He didn't even give us a chance to recruit him. Like, he didn't pay attention to us.
I mean, no, it was a chance. It was just that once he committed to Clemson, that's it. Like, it's no more recruiting. Like, once they commit to Clemson, it's basically they shut their stuff down. That's how Clemson operates. So it wasn't that he didn't give us a chance. It's just that he committed to Clemson early, and that was it.
Right. So he goes to Clemson, and you got any word on what happened? I heard he was dinged up.
Yeah, he was injured. He was injured a lot. And didn't perform, I guess, to the level that he thought he should, and they thought he should, in a situation where he just want to come back home.
So both of these players, and I kind of hit on this yesterday, both of these players come in here and about to fight for playing time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like none of them are like just like straight up starters, right? They all both about to come in here and fight for playing time.
Yeah.
Depth. It's depth. They created competition.
Yeah.
Right through the transfer portal.
Yeah, I mean it's two positions where I'm not gonna say it was needed, but it's good that we picked them up, both of them. As far as receiver, I don't think we got any big 6'3", 6'4" receivers on our team outside of Brinson. I think Romello is the only one that's 6'3". Everybody else is shorter than that. Isaiah, of course, the freshman, the true freshman coming in, Horton, he's 6'3", but he's not here yet. So that'll be good for the receiving corps to have somebody big like that. And then that running back, running back is running back.
Right.
Obviously, Knighton missed. I don't know how many games Knighton missed. Whether it was 4 or 5, something like that.
5, right? He was
Yeah.
missed for 5.
He missed
was
5.
suspended for 5.
Cheney gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you need that depth regardless, because you never know. But that's just been a position that we haven't been blessed to stay healthy so far in recent years. So you need that extra depth.
But we're seeing the evolvement of the transfer portal. And we talked about this at like the transfer portal. I think Florida State has taken 10 players already?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
The transfer portal went from a plug and play thing to, like I said, we got 4 stars coming back home. And now they're coming back home and it's like a depth thing.
Yeah.
And we didn't think it was going to that. For that, like I said it a long time ago.
You been saying it, like you been saying you weren't going to benefit a lot more, because if you get the kids who we didn't get land the first go around, and we could get them the second time.
Right. So if you had to guess, though, it looked like we're gearing up to do what on offense? If you had to guess. Or just tell me what you want to see. What do you want to see in 2022? Answer that question, X.
Well, basically, offensively, I think we're gonna be the same. Depending on how well the offensive line block running, we'll be the same, because everything is going to be geared towards TBD. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It don't matter what offensive coordinator come in. He had to come in and run an option, an offense for TBD not to be successful. So everything gonna be ran through him. So we gonna throw the ball, but we're gonna run the ball too. It just depends on how good the offensive line is run blocking.
What is it you want to see though? What you want to see? If you said, man, I want our offense to be X, Y, and look like X, Y, Z. What you want to see?
Oh man, I would want to see something like how LSU did in 2019.
Like production wise or offense style?
Production wise, like you got 2.
What about style though?
Yeah, I mean it's similar. It's not that it's not similar to what we had last year with Lashley. It's just production wise was a whole lot better.
So you would want to see something, but you think we got Joe Burrow at quarterback?
I mean, I ain't gonna say we got Joe Burrow, we don't. But statistically, Joe Burrows and TVD are the only 2 quarterbacks to have 6 consecutive games of 300 plus 3 touchdowns. Only
Tim said he want to see TVD throwing the ball all over the field. He want to see goddamn hype. He want to see TVD throwing the ball all over the field. That's what Tim said he want to see.
Yeah, but you still can have a running man. LSU still had a running back over 1,000 yards, over 1,200 yards that year. So,
right. We just spotted a new running back, so obviously we about to run the ball. We focus on offensive line a lot. Assistant head coach, offensive line specialist. Head coach played offensive line. Does that mean these guys are going to lean toward run the ball? You think? To show off their offensive line, or what you think?
I mean, I'm not gonna say they're gonna lean more towards running the ball, but you just gotta have running backs when the opportunity calls to run the ball.
Somebody said Mario had Justin Herbert and they still was run heavy.
It wasn't run heavy, man. The man had over 3,500 yards passing. That's not run heavy.
What at Oregon?
Yeah, I don't know what they keep talking about run heavy. Like if the quarterback got over 3,500 yards, that's not run heavy. That's you run the ball when you can't run the ball, you run the ball. That's simple.
Chris said he wanted us to be able to convert 4th and 1, dog.
Yeah. That was
we
big time.
Convert at the end of the season, right?
The end of the season, we started trying to get conversions, but we started getting smart and started putting Thad in there and stop trying to run 19 up the 1 yard of the 1 hole and.
Right. So fill me out. I'm glad you brought up Thad because when Henry Parrish hits the just put ourselves let's put ourselves in comment section. Let's put ourselves in these kids' shoes, right? Let's be Thad today. Thad gets a new running back coach, right? Black dude, hood dude, South Ridge. You know what I'm saying? Thad's running back coach brings a running back with him. Now, everybody in the comment section, we Thad. Right? That running back coach brings a running back with him. What is Thad thinking, X?
I don't know. I mean, he's thinking now I gotta work harder. I mean, but granted, a new running back coach and a new OC, a new head coach, really nobody on offense besides TVD is the starter.
Right, but what Henry Parrish got going for him
opportunity.
Right. So Coach Dog says time to shit and get out the bed. So what I'm saying is that when we talk about the game changing, right? And the game keeps changing. Even for the current players on the team, though, college football has changed right in their face. You know what I'm saying? And it's no longer, I just got to deal with the depth chart and the dude that they might bring in. Now I got to deal with every year. It's like a re-up. And, okay, I'm fine with it. Life ain't fair. When we were really, really good, we had a lot of competition. You know what I'm saying? A lot of competition, dudes getting on the field 1 year sometimes. It's life. I get it. It's life. But I just want to talk about these things and us think about these things. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Thad, you got Cody Brown sitting there. You got these boys sitting there and they're like, okay, man, Cam gone. We got a chance. And then boom. 553 yards, 3 touchdowns. Come walking in.
He's coming, yeah.
Yeah. And it ain't like when he walk in the locker room, he gonna scare you. He ain't no big guy, you know what I'm saying? He don't look, he's not scary or anything. But he's a goddamn ball player.
Yeah, he's a baller.
He's a damn ball player. That's what he is. Oh, what happened, boy? He's a goddamn ball player. Feel me? So let me read some of these comments. Anywhere on Lucia, what is it? Somebody better get in Ruiz's ear and tell him to pay Thad to stay. Man, listen, man. The way these dudes rearing up, you feel me? Like, believe me, these coaches are going to stay ahead of this power curve. I'm sure they got a team that's vetting the transfer portal. They know what's in it. I'm sure kids are on that phone. It's the University of Miami. I mean, I'm sure kids on that phone. And the first place they want to come is back home. I've been saying that. I've been saying that for a while now. I like this thing up. I've been saying that for a minute, though. The first place they don't want to come is back home. And our players that want to come back home, 4-star Frank Ladson, freshman baller, you know what I'm saying? Henry Parrish. That's who our kids are. Let me see. Frank Ladson. Let's take a look at Frank Ladson.
Frank got what, 2 years left?
Frank, what Frank did last year?
He was hurt most of the year.
Yeah.
Another one of them South Day players who
what?
Came back home. Remember, it was him and Tyreek Stevenson on the same team.
Uh-huh. What about his speed? Is it you think his speed was a problem?
No, the speed was the reason why he was a top receiver in the nation.
And that's three. All right, man, that's 3 years. But I guess they took him. I guess they see something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they see something. Maybe a new scenery. Like Nessa Severa. I heard Nessa Severa just needed a new scene, though. Like a new scene. New scenery, a new start over again somewhere. He played in the game when Clemson beat us. He did something when Clemson beat us?
No. I remember he dropped the pass. He was wide open to drop one pass, but nah, he ain't do much.
I saw somebody saying Lassen is not coming here to be wide receiver number one. Keyshawn is our number one wide receiver. They're like Keyshawn Smith is our number one wide receiver.
Definitely ain't gonna be receiver number one. I don't know if no transfer came to UM this year is going to be number one player. Nobody.
Well, we got two so far, right? Who else we got?
We got three. Remember, we got the other defensive tackle from out USC.
Oh, Lele? Yeah. Oh no, the big. Okay, yeah, the big boy.
We added Porter kids to for depth reasons because our depth. I mean, our roster is pretty much good besides defensive end and linebacker. Them was the two positions that desperately needed help immediately. So
yeah,
and I think we're gonna get defensive end help just off recruiting high school players alone.
K5 definitely wide receiver one. You think?
I mean, I don't know. I think Jacoby George is gonna be receiver number one.
Who had the best stats?
No, Keyshawn Smith, obviously, because he was receiver number 3.
And he had the best stats last year.
Yeah.
What you on? You on your cell phone?
No, I'm on a laptop. But
on a laptop?
But Keyshawn Smith, he was pretty good for us. I don't know. I like Romello. I like Romello and George a lot, man. I mean, obviously they from home, but I just know we got a good situation with receivers, so I ain't worried about that. Cause you got Keyshawn Smith, you got Romello, you got Jacoby George, you got Rashad Smith, Xavier Restrepo. You add Frank Lassen. You still got Michael Redding, Warsham. I don't know what's going to happen. That's the one situation I don't know what's going on. Nobody coming in.
I don't know what's been going on there for the last 2 years with Warsham.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping and praying they tell Malik Curtis come on to the offensive side of the ball. If they smart.
Offense loaded though, ain't it?
Yeah, offense loaded with playmakers. Got playmakers all over the field, man. And
right.
The next offensive coordinator, man, he gonna have a good situation.
Right. So and I'm gonna let you get out of here, dog, because you got a lot going on in your background. Is it possible? Okay, so we heard some defensive names. You know what I'm saying? We heard some defensive names. We got one that's on our list, high on the list right now. Offensively, is it possible that somebody's coming out of the NFL or waiting to shake down the NFL so that thing trickle down?
Yeah, it's possible that NFL gonna probably hear a couple of NFL names on the list outside of the college names we already know. But I think what Mario is doing, Mario is just making a good assessment of what he wants long term.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard you being real thorough.
Yeah, it could have been some hires that he could have just said, "Hey, let's go." You know what I'm saying? You guys will probably be here a year and leave next year or something like that. But Mario wants to build something long term for UM, which we haven't had in recent years. Like you see, Lashley comes in, and Lashley was on here 2 years, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So. We don't have we don't have longevity at all at UM. Like Lashley been here 2 years. The offense was pretty good with him, but just imagine if you get somebody like that for 4 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's just what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You be good. Your coaches are going to get other jobs and other opportunities. That's just simple.
Well, I think if we pay people, I think if we pay people, we may see people staying here a little longer. It's a more comfortable situation. But all right, man, go ahead and go finish. What y'all building another room in the house or something, bro?
Nah, man, he putting up just shutters around the window.
All right, man, go ahead, man. I'll hold it down for you. All right.
All right.
Yo. Yeah, nah, man, that ain't me. Y'all talking. X had a lot going on in his background. Nah, bro. Like, I think it's possible that the name may be coming out of the NFL, or maybe waiting for NFL on the offensive side. The defensive side, I mean, we were hearing the same names. We was hearing Schulman at first, and the name that's been coming up here recently is Houston's defensive coordinator, Belt. That's what we've been hearing here recently. On the offensive side, it's possible somebody may be coming out of the Ken Dorsey is going to get a shot in the NFL to be offensive coordinator, and then when those things get filled, then it may trickle down. But I hear Mario is being really thorough in who he's deciding to hire. If you just got to hear, man, Vestadot, number scrolling at the bottom, 786-405-9499. It's Frank Ladson high school highlight. Frank Ladson came on home. Henry Parrish came on home. I don't even know if that's correct English. A lot going on. If y'all just watch Gary Furman, them, they just did the interview with John Ruiz and Alex Ruiz. If y'all know, and I didn't see the whole thing. Heard there was a couple agents up there. I didn't get to see the whole thing. And the NIL deal. Listen, I mean, John, talking about building stadiums. They give NIL to maybe 8 kids yesterday. Leonard Taylor, Cam Kitchens, getting like $3,500 a month. It was different numbers for different kids. It's great though. Listen, it's great that now college football has opened up a way for kids actually to benefit from the hard work that they've put in. We never think about. Let me lighten this thing up. Y'all hear me? Y'all finna feel me. Y'all gonna feel me today. We never think about. We never think. Yeah, got the young Jeezy light going on. I know that probably hurt your eyes. We never really think about all the hard work that kids have done, right? We never think about the hard work that the kids have done to land where they are, to actually end up there, right? We never think about that. All this blood, sweat, and tears, all the extra hours they put in to actually be in college football at a place like University of Miami, right? We never take that into consideration. What is their value? What are they worth? We see somebody like Travis Hunter go, and they're trying to, and I don't know. I've heard different numbers, but Dion showed us his value coming out of high school. These kids have value, or you guys wouldn't be tweeting them talking about come to Miami, come to your school. They have a lot of value when they're in high school, and they have a lot of leverage when they're in high school. I don't feel the notion that you got to do something in college football before you get an NIL bag. And then, man, if you're good in tennis at 16, if you're good in tennis at 15, you know what I'm saying? You're good in golf at 16, you're good in golf at 15, you get a bag. Right? Nobody's disputing that. You get a bag. My thing is this. We created Investor Die, right? We created Investor Die because I told you guys we could jump, run fast enough. We need to know what to do with money when we receive it. How do we keep $50,000? If anybody in here, let me know. Yes, my word is T-Rob is staying. That's the word that we got. T-Rob is staying. Anybody in here, show of hands. Anybody in here ever had more than $30,000 handed to him at one time? Let me see how honest y'all is. Anybody in here ever had $30,000 handed to them at one time? Show of hands. Show of hands. Anybody ever had $30,000 handed to them at one time? Get this Frank Lasson highlight back in here. I know it ain't gonna be a lot of y'all. Okay, so got a couple people. Business deal. Yes. No way, Jose. The fans might be on here. I can't answer. Chris Young. The ones that saying yes, right? You ain't got to tell me. You keep it to yourself. But I'm willing to bet. That $30,000, if you wasn't financially, like, grew up with money and understood what to do with money, I'm willing to bet that $30,000 went fast. And you was like, okay, I got 24. Get my mama, I got 18. Oh, man, I forgot I got to get the bathroom done there, brother. 14. And I bet you it went fast. And you probably was a grown-up. Financial education, bro. Like, when we come from the slums, when we come from the hood, we don't have it. And saving it, putting it somewhere, right? That's a slow way to not spend it fast. But the world, everything goes up. Like, inflation happens every day. Like, a Snicker bar used to be 25 cents. Now it's $2. So my thing is, I'm here to tell you, it feels good to get a lump sum of money, or it feels good to get a lump sum of money like that. But it also feels bad when all you got to show for it is some shoes and a PS5, and your girlfriend got a Birkin bag, and it's gone. And it's gone. Right. Jody said he did it before, and it was gone at the blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, the money's getting closer to the kids. So if the adults couldn't deal with the money, right? If the adults had a hard time finding people to trust, finding people, right people around them and keeping millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying? The kids are going to have a rough time managing it, keeping it. And that's my thing. It's the financial, that's the part that needs to be, that's what needs to be implemented in the community or for the players is financial education, like understanding that, listen, man, I got $50,000. I'm going to have to pay some taxes on it. And honestly, I mean, what I would do with it is maybe help my mama out, and then the rest of it, I just invest somewhere. And let's see if we could turn 30,000 into 60,000, 70,000 in a year. See, the way crypto going, you may be able to turn this into 30,000 into 120 in a year. But that's me, a 40-year-old man that has sat down and read these things over and over and over again to understand investing. Yeah, dog, it's awesome to go on The Price is Right and win. You know what I'm saying? But Floyd Mayweather said, a man with $100 million and no plan is a broke man. You know what I'm saying? And it's true. And it's true. So shout out to, man, the support that all the NIL companies are giving to you. Shout out to the newfound money that's being flooded into the program with the baseball weight room, and we're talking about a stadium, and some shout out with Shamar Stewart yesterday in his camp. It's a lot of things coming with the University of Miami, planning for some things to happen. There's a lot coming. in the works for Miami, and the new energy, man, and the new energy. But that's, you know what I'm saying, that's my thing. That's my thing. It's like, let's figure out a way to try to keep some of it, or at least have an understanding. Maybe if we blow the first 30,000, right? The next time you get 30,000, like, okay, you know what to do with it. I mean, because I can only understand. I've had 30,000 one time. I had got 30,000 one time when I sold a house. I remember driving to Miami with it under the seat. Felt like a king. Damn, you know what I'm saying? That $30,000. You feel what I'm saying? Drive down. And bro, like water. You want to help your mama, you want to help your sister. Oh, I forgot I had to buy this. Or when I just upgrade that. And before you know it, bro, it was gone. And this was before I kind of understood how to invest and things of that nature. I'm going to open up the lines, man. If y'all want to call, send me a text, 786-405-9499. Send me a text if y'all want to call, and I'll send you the link. Y'all can call in, holler at your boy. I didn't even realize I wasn't on. Y'all couldn't see my face. Christian Kane say Bitcoin doing folks money bad right now. Christian dog. Christian say Bitcoin doing folks money bad right now. Christian. I think you wanted to come in here to try to get an old lesson out of me, Christian. Christian Kane say Bitcoin doing folks money bad right now. Okay, so listen. Let's do this. Let's do this. Bitcoin. Pull up old Bitcoin chart. Pull up old Bitcoin chart. Let's see. Real quick Bitcoin lesson for y'all. And we're going to go to the monthly chart. I know y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but we're going to go through the monthly chart. Bitcoin. Bomb. Make this big so y'all can see this. Each one of these candles mean monthly. This is Bitcoin. Back up in here is like May of 2020. It was like 10,000. It was going up, and then it shot up in November of 20. It shot up. Shot all the way up to 60,000. So if you had your money in Bitcoin when it was 10,000 in 20, 60,000, that means your money went up 6 times. Okay, let's say if you didn't get in that time and you just kept your money in it, and then it came back down all the way to 27, right? You still doubled your money if you were sitting in there right here. So let's say, hey, man, it's at 27. Let's say if you got in right there. And then it went all the way up from 27 to 68. That's 3 times your money. And it did that it was at 27 in June, and in October, June, July, October, 3 months later, it was at 68. That means you tripled your money, right? 3 months, you tripled your money. Show me where you could triple your money in 3 months, right? Show me the place where you could triple your money in 3 months. Show me the place where you could triple your money in 3 months. Casino? So it comes down, right? So now it comes back down again. It touched 70,000, I think it touched 68, and it came back down to 40, 42. Here's y'all lesson. Here's y'all lesson. It goes up, it comes down, and it goes up. So when it comes down and it doesn't pass this bottom right here, it's called an uptrend. Uptrend. Up. That's called an uptrend. You see that? So if it comes down, I got a quiz for y'all. I got a quiz question. If it comes down, the bookie in 3 hours. Boy, if you don't get out of here talking about betting. Bum, bum, bum. He telling me the bookie. Please, listen, when I started investing, I lost my urge to bet on games. I may place a bet twice a year. Betting is just something, it's the emotional thing to do, is entertainment. Back to the lesson. So if it comes down, it goes up and it comes back down. It hit this trend line right here. Where is it headed back? Where is it headed? It's headed up. Because if it crosses this 27, 28 range, if it gets lower than that, then it's going down. But if it starts reversing right here, it's called an uptrend. The trend just goes up, but it goes up like this. So it done dipped. It's about to head back up, dog. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Christian Kane, everybody on to it right now, yada, yada, yada. It's always going to be news, catalyst to make it go up and down. Always. What I just showed you was how you read a chart, right? So it could dip. If it goes below 28, then we're going down. But the odds that happen right now, it's following the trend. So it's going to hit that line, that slanted line I just drew. It's going to hit that line, and most likely it's going to turn around and go back up to 90,000, and then you'll be saying, I should have bought it when it was 40,000. If anybody could look at this and say Bitcoin doing people money dirty, dog, listen, you could have made 3 times your money in 3 months. 7 times your money right here from November to May of 21, 5 months, your money could have went up 7 times. The word is patience. You feel me? The word is patience. That's it. The word is patience, and being amongst people that understand what they're looking at and talking about, and y'all go back and forth. It's not an attack on you, Christian. You just gave me a chance to get up here and do some teaching. That's all. That's all, big dog. But patience. We could revisit this video in 3 months or whatever, 2 months or whatever. What I'm saying, it may be low. If it goes lower than 40 and goes to 38, 32, it's going to go up. It's going to go up. I mean, in our future, when it comes down, that's just a chance for you to buy it lower. And probably say, hopefully he can get like me. No, bro, listen, you come get into the Discord. We have these conversations all the time. I mean, that's to keep this thing going. So listen, man, we've been on here an hour, dog. Like I said, recap real fast. Henry Parrish, Frank Lasson. Defensive name we're hearing is people looking at Doug Belt. Offensive name may be coming out the NFL. We may just be waiting for that thing to trickle down. You know what I'm saying? We kind of backed off on the name things because Mario and I doing business different. We got to kind of pay attention to how they're doing business, get in, and figure it out. We got the same people who get us information, same sources. Just got to figure out how they're doing business. NIL thing, great for the kids, man. Great what's going on. Want to get some financial education going on with that. Last week we went and sat down with John Ruiz and Alex Ruiz, them, and we're just waiting to see if they're going to do business with us or how we're going to do business, or if any business is going to happen there. You know what I'm saying? But they are doing business. I mean, you can see them doing business. You can see it all over Twitter. You can see what they're doing business. Shout out to all the kids that just got their bread. We here. If you want help on what you could do with the money other than blow that thing, hit us up. I'm D. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. The number scrolling at the bottom if you want to get involved with investors.